How's it going, everybody? It's Warren. Welcome back to my channel, The Cosmic Wonder, where we talk about everything Marvel and all things relating to the MCU. And today we're going to talk about Captain America. A big question about the future of the MCU, especially when it comes to Phase 4 and the Falcon and the Winter Soldier is Captain America going to return? Is Chris Evans going to reprise his role and appear in a few episodes? Some people want him back, some people don't. Some people think that his ending was perfect and now he's done. Some people think they know the answer, as there has been a little bit of rumors about him coming back. But recently, Chris Evans set everything straight and told us whether or not Captain is coming back for sure or not. Before we dive into it, real quick, the winner of last week's Spider-Man Funko Pop Giveaway is Colin B254. Congratulations, and I know everybody is wondering what this week's giveaway is going to be. This week is going to be a Hulk Funko Pop. All you have to do to enter is be subscribed to my channel, like this video, and leave a comment about the video down below. So, Chris Evans was recently on the Graham Norton show, where of course he was asked if he's coming back as Captain America. And he had a lot of well thought out things to say. When asked if it was too risky to come back as Captain America, he said, "Yes, I think it is. It was a great run and we went out on such a high note that it would be risky to revisit it, in my opinion. It was such a good experience and I think it's better left that way." Now, this seems like a definitive no. However, last November, he did say that there were some cases in which he would consider coming back. He said, "It's not a hard no, but it's not an eager yes either. There are other things that I'm working on right now. I think Cap had such a tricky act to stick the landing, and I think they did a really nice job letting him complete his journey. If you're going to revisit it, it can't be a cash grab. It can't be just because the audience wants to be excited. What are we revealing? What are we adding to the story? A lot of things would have to come together. It doesn't feel, at this time, that would be a thing. It would be a shame to sour that, talking about Steve's ending in Avengers Endgame. I'm very protective of it. It was such a precious time, and jumping onto the movie was a terrifying prospect to me. I said no a bunch of times, and there's a million and one ways it could have gone wrong. It almost feels like maybe we should let this one sit." So as you can see, Chris Evans seems to think that Captain America's ending in the Marvel Cinematic Universe seems to be perfect. And I'm sure a lot of people would agree. He finally got to settle down, he finally got to be with and marry Peggy Carter. We can assume that they had kids, and he lived his life out a happy man. But if he doesn't come back, this means one of two things happened after Avengers Endgame. One is that Captain America, when he gave the shield to Sam, went back to his original timeline. Now, I know there was a debate between the directors and the writers on which timeline he was really in, whether it was the main one or whether it was a separate one that was newly created. But if it was a separate timeline, we can assume that he either went back to that timeline or he stayed in the current timeline and eventually died. Even with the Super Soldier Serum, he was very old at the end of Avengers Endgame, and we can assume that he lived way past Peggy Carter because she didn't have the serum. So he lived a good, long life with his wife, and now it's time for him to be done. Of course, the other option could be that he is still alive and could make an appearance as an old man Captain America in the Falcon and the Winter Soldier series. Now, this seems less likely after what he said, but if he was going to make an appearance, it would be in one of these shows. However, as it seems right now, it looks like Captain America is done in the Marvel Cinematic Universe until we get a new version of a new Captain America down the line. So, let me know what you think about this. Would you like to see his character return, or do you agree with Chris Evans in that they gave him the perfect ending? Let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe so you can stay up to date on everything relating to the MCU. You can also follow me on Twitter for live updates, and as always, thank you all so much for watching. Woof woof.